You're watching WCCO Mid-Morning with Jason DeRusha and Kylie Verse. Now we're talking.
Thanks for joining us on Mid-Morning. I'm Matt Breckman in for Kylie.
And I'm Jason DeRusha. Great to have you with us today. All right, chalk art. You have kids, I have kids.
The
chalk
neighborhood
art.
Kids, this is everywhere around me.
They do great stuff, right? Kids can do. The professional artists, look at what has been developing on the CCO Plaza just over the last, gosh, it's been about a half hour that this has been going down out there. So chalk artists are coming from all over the world to the shops at Arbor Lakes in Maple Grove, right on the main street there. So it's the second annual Chalkfest at Arbor Lakes. Now, one of these nationally known artists is from the Twin Cities, Sean McCann. That's who we're looking at live on the CCO Plaza right now.
That's very cool. All right, so he's creating something special, that chalk art, just for us today on Mid-Morning.
Do we know what it is? Do we know what he's making?
You know, I am reticent to take a guess.
Correct.
I just don't want to be way off here, but we're going to check in with him throughout the show and kind of see how his progress. Maybe we'll get a little bit of a better idea as the morning goes on.
Allie Lucia with us on the panel today. Allie, I went to the Chalkfest last year with the family, and it is amazing. These artists kind of grid out this space on the street. And the art it's just phenomenal.
How much space do they get?
I'm not sure the exact size. It's fairly size. It's similar to what we're seeing out there right now.
I just can't believe how lifelike the stuff looks even outside right now.
The three-dimensional aspect to it is pretty neat.
Yeah,
so,
really true.
Last year, a lot of Prince art, as you would imagine.
Sure. I bet you there'll still be some of that this year, too. Yeah.
Are you ready to see how far we've gotten with the chalk art out on the plaza?
Yeah, let's check in.
Let's take a live look outside, and this is local chalk artist Sean McCann. He's one of the artists from all around the world taking part in the second annual Chalkfest at Arbor Lakes in Maple Grove this weekend. And people can go out. It's free. You just walk right along Main Street there, and you can see this fantastic art take shape.
Gosh, he works fast.
Isn't he quick?
Yeah.
This is kind of a two-day thing they do in Maple Grove, so it's a little larger plot they work with and maybe a little more detail than what we're seeing here. But this is about an hour's worth of work. Who do we think this is? Do we have a guess as to who this...
Miley Cyrus.
Miley Cyrus is not correct.
How do you know? You're not positive.
I'm positive.
Okay.
I feel very confident in that.
I
Allie,
don't have a guess.
No guess?
Sorry.
So if you see the white outline, that gives you kind of an idea. It could be a hat.
Luxurious hair.
A winter hat, maybe.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm sticking with Miley.
All right.
Okay.
All right, the control room thinks they know.
They're probably cheating. You probably saw like
they maybe asked him, or there's a little drawing.
Or they have a better angle.
Maybe they're just smarter than us.
Yeah.
Most likely, that is correct.
That's definitely it.
We're going to go out to the CCO Plaza to take a look at some chalk art. We're even going to get some tips for creating chalk art on your own sidewalk or driveway. Have an idea who this is? We'll talk to the artist next. Well, we're out on the WCCO Plaza. It is beautiful out here today, and we're here with local chalk artist Sean McCann. Sean, it's great to have you with us.
Well, thank you.
We've watched this piece of art come together as you get ready for the second annual Chalkfest at Arbor Lakes this weekend in Maple Grove. Tell us what you've done here.
This is a picture of a elderly woman, and kind of love all the wrinkles and all the elements of the life she's lived. So.
Seasoned. She's a seasoned woman.
Weathered. Yeah. All right. So good. I think we're all winners here because we were taking guesses and none of us were right, and she's kind of anonymous.
The control room guess was Walter Matthau.
So they got the wrong sex. I think they're the losers. I think they're wrong. So does this just start with you out in front of your house as a kid coloring with chalk, or where do you get started on something like this?
Well, I definitely did a lot of this as a child, and fell into it by accident when I was an adult. Somebody asked if I could recreate, and just absolutely loved the art form. And that was about 12 years ago, and never thought I could make a career out of it and get to travel the world and have a blast. So.
Sean, I don't know if we can get out of the way so Dave can show all of the chalk. Go to the right there, Dave.
Yeah,
Look at this
I've got
palette
the
of chalk.
Crayola bucket at home, but I mean, this is incredible, all the different tones and colors you're working with here.
Is this different from like the regular chalk that kids would play with?
No, it's just hard pastels, so it's something that anybody can buy at any art store, and more colors the better. So as an artist, I love having as many colors as possible. So.
What kind of tips you have for kids who might, or even adults who might want to do something a little more ambitious out on their driveway or their sidewalk?
Well, definitely practice is good. You don't get it right away, and it's something that, just keep adding layers of color to it. A lot of people just use a single color, and as you can see, there's many, many colors added in probably 4, 5, 6 different layers over each area. So.
And you use a picture for inspiration, too. You had the picture of the woman right next to you.
Yes,
right?
sometimes it helps to have a reference photo so that you know what you're drawing. And sometimes I'll just freehand it and see where it ends up.
So tell us about some of the people that are going to be coming in to compete in this thing. You said talented people from all over the world?
Yes, we've got Jinsi Babu and Limnesh Augustine coming from Bahrain, who are already in town. The Chalk guys from Florida. We've got artists from Mexico. We've got artists from all over the world. So it's going to be amazing. 35 artists on Main Street in Arbor Lakes.
And it's free for people to go and check it out and just go walk down and look around. And it's quite something. We were out there yesterday on the first day and then came back when it was done. And it's amazing to see. I mean, you guys, how big of the chunk of street are you given to work with?
Typically, each artist gets a 10-foot by 10-foot area.
10.
And then
It's big.
Yeah, well, not too bad because the 3D pieces, one of them is going to be 60 foot long, so which is insane. So it's going to be a lot of fun. But the best thing is there's a free chalking area for the kids to get involved. There's going to be a community piece, and so you can come out and watch and get involved if you want. So.
All right, the details is on Arbor Lakes in Maple Grove Saturday and Sunday from 10 till 5. They shut down the road, so, no concerns there. WCCO.com/links for all the information. Allie, what do you think? I mean, this is phenomenal, isn't it?
I love it. I'm just concerned about all those artists and how hot the asphalt's going to be over the weekend.
It does get a little warm, but thankfully we have a lot of water. And
it was hot last year, too, as I recall, wasn't it?
It was like 98 degrees the first day, so welcome to Minnesota.
Correct, yes. Very good. Sean, thank you so much.